welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Wolfquest, where we are here with Kindle and our Floodwater pack, and I was going to try to sneak in and see if those wolves have left yet, but I don't think they have. I can hear them howling. We didn't even mark that carcass, so I have literally no idea, but we are, like, if we try to pee right now, we're in the hex that they're taking over, so I don't even think that we can come and get this food. I mean, we can do like a food? A food question mark, and maybe try to figure out where it's coming from. But yeah, there's gonna be no way, you guys. I think we're gonna have to go like a few hexes away and go to sleep. These poor girls are going to have to go to sleep hungry. We're gonna have to go back and try to find that food. So we're picking right up where the episode left off, friends. I didn't even, oh my gosh, why are there so many cats around? Yeah, didn't even do a proper intro. Say hi to everyone. We don't have time. The stakes are too high. Come on, everyone. We need to do a very quick sleep. We need to heal. Even if there was a bunny rabbit around, like, I would be happy with that. They blend in so well this time of year. But yeah, we need to get a little bit away and try to find that food. My gosh. Well, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, where we are desperately trying to keep our pups alive. Let's just find somewhere to flop down. Do we need to be 2 hexes away? Probably not. But we're gonna do it nonetheless. We've still got the energy to spare, so we can get a little bit farther away. Oops, that's not sprint. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back once we wake up and maybe get a little bit closer to that food. We need to find it. And from what I can see here, Water Lily was the only pup to have maybe Water Lily and Willow got a little bit of that food. So thankfully, because they're the ones that actually helped take it down, so I think they were the closest by. Thankfully, they were able to heal up a little bit more. So now that everyone's awake, let's go ahead and see if we can sneak back over and find that carcass. And by some blessing, this carcass did not have a predator on it. Oh my gosh. Everyone, please eat up. This hex was taken by Grassy Creek. We did go ahead and take it back, and there was also a hex right next to it that had nothing claimed. So which is actually the one that we're in. So it must have been this hex as well that didn't have anything. I didn't even bother looking at the map. Oh my gosh, look at how much they ate into our territory here. Like, they are quite literally pushing us out right now. Oh my goodness, Water Lily. And all we can really do is try to recover. Let's go ahead and mark this on the map, although... Oh, and there they are. Just right down there. I feel like Kindle might even, at this point, kind of start becoming a little afraid. I mean, in the last episode, we saw her just instantly, like, panic run. The way I kind of picture it is, you know, they just took down the elk. She had her back turned. She was watching her girls super proudly be able to do something that in that moment she just couldn't, and she was filled with so much pride seeing her pups being able to take down a cow elk when mom and dad were so hurt. And then all of a sudden, right behind her, here comes Grassy Creek for an attack to steal our food. And you know, I think that she's probably starting to learn a little bit more about how to process the feelings that she's feeling. because of the gut reaction that she had to just run. Now that she's back, she's got the food, you know, she can see them off in the distance, and I think it's kind of sitting with her a little bit. I think her in that just gut-wrenching moment, taking off and running and just telling all of her kids to run as fast as you can, just run. I mean, she even fell off a cliff because she was worried about what was happening behind her, trying to look out for her girls, trying to show them the way to go. And, you know, now having some time to process that, I think she's realizing that her feelings for her pups and her mate are a little bit deeper than she originally thought that they were, or not so much that they're deeper, but how it affected her. She's always kind of thought that, you know, the anger and the frustration that she feels is just a means to an end. Oh my god, they're here again! No! Why do they keep coming into our territory? This is absolutely wild. No, we're going away. Our poor pups need to heal. As I was saying, you know, I think she is sitting with it more, and I think she's learning what... God, those wolves are just absolutely hell-bent on keeping that hex. That is so frustrating. But I think that she's learning how to process those feelings a little bit more. That because her anger was just a means to an end. It helps her, you know, accomplish what she needs to accomplish. And now that she's realizing that her pack can affect her the way that she is, she realizes that she has things to lose, and she has pack members that are fighting for her. And I think this is a really big turning point for her, being able to yet again, I mean, as I was saying, I think she is starting to feel fear, and I don't think that's really a feeling that Kindle has felt. And as silly as it is to say, I think it's scaring her. Having fearing other wolves is the knowledge that she is fearful of other wolves is what is scaring her. Not so much just the actual feeling of I'm scared of these wolves, but recognizing that she's afraid of another wolf. She's afraid of another pack. And what does that all mean? What are the reasons for that? And, you know, I think she's realizing it's because of these little ones. This is why she's afraid. So I'm really, really proud of Kendall. I think that she is coming so far with these pups. It has been an absolute struggle. And we've definitely had our ups and downs, huh, River? You know, we've had our arguments, we've had our disagreements. Willow, speaking of disagreements, tugging on her sister's tail. My gosh, we still need to get some sleep. I don't know what we're gonna do about this territory. But I told you, Kendall, I told you that everything was gonna be coming to fruition and everything was gonna fall in your face, and now it really has started to. And now we're having to go like completely in some of these southern territories just to feel safe, to be away from all of these wolves. And it's a little bit strange, but recognizing that she is afraid of another wolf is kind of a big step for her. So like I said, I'm definitely proud of the mama that she is becoming and the journey that she's going on in such a short amount of time. There's so much drama happening right now. But come on, girlies, we gotta get out of the water. I know. got a little bit of food here. I would prefer that you save it for the morning, but we need to sleep yet again and try to do something about this because we need those back, and we're gonna have to do something about those wolves as well. Oh good, one of Pilot's injuries healed, thank goodness. See, Kendall knows that she needs to take out some of these wolves, but how does one do that when you have other pack members that you need to protect? I don't know. But thankfully, it would seem that we are almost completely back to full health, and the girls are at 79 pounds. Poor Pilot is still pretty hurt. And we need to figure out something to do with this territory. I'm thinking instead of doing anything down here, really just addressing... See, why did they come after us? They didn't even take that hex. Like, what in the actual world is going on? But I mean, my main goal last time was to make sure that our border was intact. So we went around, went to the borders. I really hate taking these hexes up here. This is just pure vertical cliffside. So if any one of these wolves wants to swoop around and take that, I'm not going to be hurt about it. Because if you look at our territory, the only one that we have that's doesn't have a ring around it is this one up here. So I feel like we do need to go into this section, but again, that's going to be heading straight towards Grassy Creek. Perhaps we go for the southern one because it doesn't have a hex, or it's not as strong as the one before. So I think that is where Kendall's head is at. And we're even going to catch bunny rabbits along the way. We almost never catch bunny rabbits, but we're gonna leave them for the girls. And I think that's just another way that Kendall is trying to look out for her pups. We do have a mule deer there. Is it worth it? How hungry are they? Probably not. I would rather save our health for if we get ran into by a bunch of wolves. So we're going to make our scent very, very strong. And every hex on the way there. And fingers crossed we can get away without incident. Well, thankfully we were able to take down those 2 hexes, oh my goodness, that we were worried about, and we have officially taught everyone how to hunt. And this feels like a very fitting moment. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this calf down. Everybody's got really great health, so it shouldn't be too much trouble here. Watch out, Pilot. Oh, apparently we're gonna dive on Mom. Good job, Cattail. Way to go, everyone. My goodness. Well, I'm glad I unpaused where I did. Let's go ahead and give the girls a chance to eat. Kendall will also take this opportunity. But yeah, we're able to take these 2 back, so that makes me feel a little bit better that we have at least 3 wide space between us. Ideally, I'd like to take these 2 out as well, but those Grassy Creek wolves definitely seem to be stalking us, but thankfully we're able to get in those couple of territories, really take them out, and we just happened to cross an elk herd. So I said, you know what? We didn't run into anyone, so let's go ahead and just get some extra food for the girls, and looks like it paid off and the girls can finally relax for a little bit. Yep, everyone get their fill here. Cattail's gonna take her last bit of food, and I think we're ready for this pack rally. Come on, everyone. Oh, this is actually too perfect. We need a quick picture. And we have officially done it. Let's go ahead and continue here. Good job, girls. So proud of you. Oh, I forgot. We get all of our stuff reset. That's amazing. And now it's time to find a den. Ah, thank goodness we've had some time to heal. Everyone seems to be doing well. Look at these girls in their big bodies now. Hello. Now we have a very real possibility that some of these girls are going to be bigger than Kendall because their dad is so huge. But I don't think we'll know until they're about year 2 because they... Oh, this is still a bug. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we'll know until about year 2 because the yearlings still have pretty slim bodies. So, where do we want a den? Trying to think. I actually really liked this den up here. It's a little bit far away from the beavers, which, is pretty sad, but I think there are some beavers right on this side. So let's go ahead and make sure that this den that we're close to wasn't the really pretty one with the mountain overlook, because yeah, with the sunrise coming up in between those two mountains with the lake right below it was so gorgeous. So let's go ahead and check on this one, but I am just so proud of these girls. We've got Willow there. I feel like I mix up Cattail and Water Lily pretty often, so I need to learn their coats a little bit better. It's been a while since I've played. I want to say that's Cattail right next to us, because yeah, Cattail has Timber's coat. Okay, so let's go ahead and see which den it is that we're so close to. Okay, so this is the little tree den. That's all fine and beautiful, but that's not quite the one that had that wonderful view. So let's go ahead and keep going and see what we think about this other den, because we don't need to do anything else, right? Yeah, we just need to choose a den. We found our 4. Let's go ahead and mark some of this territory, and I'll meet you guys back once we get to the den. Alright, I do believe that this is the den that has the great view. It's actually really foggy today, so we can't actually like see in the distance whether or not this was the case, but if it's not, we can always move. We have a few more southern dens as well, but I'm pretty sure it was definitely this one. So I was gonna say I would like to go over and claim this open spot. Let's go ahead and just try and see what happens. Hopefully we don't get into an altercation, because I think Kendall is reeling a little bit. She doesn't want to... Oh, there was a bear. Yeah, she doesn't really feel like her confident self like she usually is, and I think she's a little bit intimidated about getting into an altercation right now. I think she's kind of questioning things a little bit about herself and whether you know, I imagine she's being a little bit hard on herself too, you know, like, is she getting softer? You know, what is happening here? Should she have left Lost River? You know, is she the wolf that she thought she was? And I think that's her struggling a little bit with wrestling her feelings. You know, on some points, you know, she is self-reflective and she's kind of thinking in the right way, being compassionate towards herself, and then other times she's thinking that it's all her and it's her fault and she's not living up to the wolf that she knows she could be. but it at least feels good to take a hex from another pack. Okay, I think that will do for now. And I'm gonna have to get my name wheel up, you guys, because we are absolutely about to have some pups here. So litter number 2 for the Floodwater coming up, and I had quite a few names on the little spinny wheel that we used, so I should be able to find that and use them again. Fingers crossed I can track it down, because you guys had some amazing name suggestions that I cannot wait to use. I wonder if we're gonna have a whole pack of girls again. We had one boy last time who unfortunately passed away when our den flooded. So why is there a bear here? We'll see where we end up, but yeah, guys, it's time for pups. Hopefully Kindle feels ready. I definitely feel for her right now. She's not in, oh, good job, Pilot. She's not in the most confident place right now, and that's really, really unfortunate when you have pups on the way. Yeah, oh, we can actually see her belly. I can see it this time because Kindle's a pretty slim wolf. So she is definitely carrying some pups right now, and I think you look absolutely amazing, Kindle. But yeah, she's feeling a little bit down on herself, and that's really, really unfortunate when you're about to have a litter of pups. So I really hope that she can lean on her mate right now, because she's got a lot that she's dealing with. And a Pilot being an absolute sweetheart, getting a bunny rabbit right before we have some pups is so, so sweet of him. So let's go ahead and choose this den. We are going to age up. I think this den should be called like, let's call this den Between Two, because not only can we see 2 beautiful mountains in the distance, usually, Kindle's also battling between 2 versions of herself right now. So I really hope this year is going to be a good year for her and she can gain her confidence back. And with that, we are going to age up into age 4? 5. Oh my goodness, Kindle. Okay, we can already get good memory. That's crazy. Should we remember? Should we choose that? Because I don't actually have a Slough Creek map at the moment. Oh, you know, I just noticed this. Please let me know if you have seen this before. But the fact that there's a wolf face behind all of these, like right here and right here are the eyes. Have I just been blind this whole time, or is that new? Let me know. But I would say health for sure. And I think she would want competitors being more likely to flee. I feel like that would be something that she holds very strongly. And let's do it. Let's go ahead and choose good memory this time, because, you know, Kindle really valued the wildfire pack and everything that they taught her. So I feel like she's coming into leading a pack with a lot of really good information. She just needs to learn how to best use that information, because it's there, it's in her. She knows how to be a good pack leader. She just needs to put it into practice. So we're gonna go with good memory. And we get 5 pups. And one of them is a boy. Oh my goodness. Kindle, keeping the tradition strong. My goodness. Okay, let me go ahead and find my wheel, friends. Alright friends, I was able to pull the wheel together and we've got a few names on here. All of them I absolutely love, so I am not going to be disappointed if any of these get chosen. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. I am going to just keep you guys on the screen and type them in on my gameplay, and then we'll go over to the one boy name. I actually haven't gone over to that wheel yet, so we'll see how many boy names we have. I remember having a lot. We actually had a lot more boy names than we did girls, which is not going to be helpful for this pack. So if you guys have name suggestions for the next litter, feel free to actually put them in my Discord. You're welcome to put them in the comments as well. I do snag them and put them over, but that's a nice reliable place for me to have them. So if you guys aren't already a part of my Discord, you can find the link in almost every video. I think it's in every video, or you can just go to my channel and there's a link there. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Hopefully it doesn't assault me with the applause. I don't remember if I took that off, but we are getting a brook. Okay, no, the applause isn't too loud this time, thankfully. So I am going to name our firstborn female Brooke. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and spin again. Now, if we get Pearl, of course, so we would get Pearl. I was gonna say, if we get Pearl, I definitely, if we have a gray coat, I want to swap some names around because I feel like having a light coated Pearl is in order. So for now, we will go ahead and name our second female Pearl. Now, the next one in the litter is actually a male, so it's going to be 3002M, but we are going to just continue on and go to our next female since we are on this wheel. And we get a Kyrie. I love that name. Okay, we will remove that. Let's get our Kyrie. Kyrie, K-A-I-R-I, yes? Well, it's gone now, but Kyrie. And our last female, Cascader Nymera. It's gonna be Nymera. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna figure out how I want to pronounce that. I think it's Nymera. So I think that's probably how I will say it, but Nymera also sounds like it could be a possibility. And now we need to get our one boy name. And for our boy name, let's go. Oh, is it gonna land on Captain? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. I love that. Okay, our little boy is going to be captain after his dad pilot. That is so adorable. Okay, let's bring you guys back in. Here we go. Minimize that. And little captain, welcome. Okay, I am ready to see these pups. Pilot was in the den with everyone. He's panting quite a bit. He must have had a hard time in there. So let's see what these little ones look like. Hopefully Pearl is light colored. That's all I kind of really care about. Oh, and Captain is the first one out of the den. Hello, little man. Looks like you are going to continue the dark coat that started in the wildfire pack. Now we have Nymera making her way out. And there's Kyrie right behind her. Hello, little ones. Oh, here comes Big Sisters coming to say hi. Oh goodness, Willow, you knocked Captain over in your excitement. Okay, Pearl is a darker color. You guys are gonna have to let me know. I'll go ahead and keep it this way for now, but maybe Namira, like those two names should be swapped since she's obviously a pretty light coat. But hello, hello, look at your little beans. So cute. Hi, Water Lily, how are you? And Cattail checking everybody out, and little Brooke right there. Hi Kyrie, hi guys. Let's go ahead and get you a little bit of food. Actually, should we take a picture? We should probably be smart and take a picture, although I wish you could take pictures in T mode, but there you have it. This is what we are left with. Oh my gosh, hi buddy. Okay, let's get everyone situated here. We need to get some food for these pups. So let's go ahead. Captain is our darkest wolf this time, you guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. And we've got the beautiful weather. Cattail coming in from the forest. Hello, dearie. Did you hear the commotion? Did you decide to join us? Thankfully so. Oh my goodness, these pups are not going to be hurting for food. That's great to see. Let's go ahead and do a little roll. I think Kendall's probably pretty happy now that we have the pups here with us. I mean, I know that she's going to be feeling a lot of responsibility. Her stress levels are definitely going to rise with these little ones, but now that she's got some older pups, I think the bond that she shares with her pack is just slowly growing over time, and I don't necessarily think we're seeing a softer side of Kendall, but we're seeing, I think, a little bit more of a mature side from her. And you know, she knows that there's stakes now, and she's got another pair of little ones to watch out for her, and I hope that she can feel some pride in what she was able to accomplish, because you know, it's definitely hard work raising 4 girls all the way up to adulthood, and you know, they're yearlings now. They can really take on the world, and I just want her to get her confidence back, and hopefully bringing these little pups into the world is going to help with that. And I think we're just gonna have to see where these guys end up next time. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post so you don't miss out on my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.